You know what time it is, guys. Our remake, reboot, news of the week. Long gestating Red Sonja reboot gets an exciting release update. I didn't even know that they had made a Red Sonja movie. I had no idea. The Red Sonja reboot has secured a distributor with a release window confirmed. So this isn't something they're developing, nothing they filmed. It's already wrapped and done. Signature Entertainment has acquired the rights to release the Red Sonja reboot in the UK and Ireland. Per deadline, the film will premiere in late 2025 after spending 2 years in post-production. Ay. That's bringing back trauma. I'm literally in post-production on season 2 of my show, Zombie Chronicles. Season 1 you can watch on Tubi. Season 2, it's been in post-production for like 3 years now. I am the only editor. I don't have a team of editors. So I have to ebb and flow with my schedule and everything and all the things that I do in my endeavors. But this year I'm going to do it. So Red Sonja is an epic story in a fantasy-laden world with a strong commercial feel to its execution. Production company Millennia Media is still looking for a distributor for Red Sonja in international markets. So they've got the UK and Ireland covered, but the wider net, they still need distribution. Now, let's see. Red Sonja debuted in 1973 in Conan the Barbarian number 23 comic. This is a comic book property. Red Sonja later headlined Marvel titles as the lead and solo protagonist. She also appeared in crossover issues with characters from Marvel and Dynamite Comics. Her stories have been featured in novels, also adapted into film and TV. Yes. Bridget Nielsen played Red Sonja in the 1985 movie. Yes, okay. With Arnold Schwarzenegger. I watched this when I was a kid. I loved this movie as a kid. I haven't watched it in my adult years, but I need to. It's from 1985. I know there are things that are not going to hold up, but I still want to watch it. I want to see it because I watched Conan the Barbarian with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And then I think Red Sonja was the next one they did, I think. I've definitely seen those two. Matilda Lutz stars in the upcoming reboot directed by MJ Bassett, who also did Solomon Kane, Altered Carbon, Ash vs. the Evil Dead. Okay, not too bad. The Red Sonja reboot will revamp the origin story while staying faithful to the character from the comics. Man. So there was this character in Red Sonja, and I'm just going off the top of my, I remember. This villain. Like they would serve her men. They would send men to her chambers. And she was all like, hey, all seductive and like, oh, like come closer, da-da-da. And then you never saw what she did. But the dudes would scream, and then she would put like this golden mask on the wall of their face frozen in horror. And she had like a collection. I don't know how she was doing it or what she was doing. Because again, I feel like I was like 8 when I was watching this or something like that. So I gotta look back at it. I gotta see. The Red Sonja reboot has been in development as early as 2008. Director Robert Rodriguez from Dusk Till Dawn first helmed the adaptation that would have cast Rose McGowan in the titular role. I would have watched that. Robert Rodriguez, Rose McGowan. Oh my gosh, that would have been so amazing. The project was scrapped and picked up by multiple screenwriters and directors, including Simon West, Lara Croft, Tomb Raider. Wait, is that the new one or the Angelina Jolie one? Bryan Singer and Joey Soloway. Okay, so Bryan Singer did X-Men. In March 2022, Bassett rewrote the script and directed the project, which started production in August 2022. Wow. Okay, MJ. The film will be based on Dynamite Entertainment's version of the character whose origin story is also revamped. Okay. All right. Interesting. Bassett confirmed the Red Sonja reboot will not feature the origin arc of the 1985 film, which depicted the character being what's a good word? Grape by marauders? That happened in the film? That happened in Red Sonja? That would explain a lot of her character in Red Sonja. I don't recall that. Okay. I gotta look back at that. The writer-director also added the film will not explore themes of gender and sexual politics. I didn't warm to the previous script, which was much more sexual politics. Obviously, in my personal life, I'm interested in that, but as a storyteller, I don't think it's interesting. Politics can ruin a movie. But certain topics need to be, done in media to spread the message. But I get what she means. This might not be the way she's thinking of, the way she wants to go about it. It probably isn't adding to it. Probably would take away from it. So anytime something is overshadowing a story, you might want to pull back a little bit. Red Sonja currently does not have a confirmed release date. You know what it also doesn't confirm? Whether it's coming to America, when it's coming to the States. Do I need to hop a flight, okay, to good old Britain to watch this movie? What was the 1985 one about? Let's see. The fearless warrior Red Sonja sets out to avenge her family's murder and rid her kingdom from the tyrannical rule of evil Queen Gedrin. Yeah, that chick was evil. And along the way, she meets Conan the Barbarian. But she's a warrior. And she don't give it up easy. He needs to earn it. And we never see him earn it. Anyway, I'm getting off track. So, what are you guys thinking about this reboot? Red Sonja. I remember them wanting to reboot this movie for years. Even Conan the Barbarian, which they did do, didn't go over so well. But I feel like Red Sonja might do better. Now, there are a lot of on-location sets and practical effects and props that really immerse you into the world in the 1985 version. I know I complain about it a lot, and I'm sorry guys, but I don't need this to be so full of CGI that it takes me out. I don't need you in front of a green screen the whole time. I need you to film on location. I know it's difficult. I know it costs more, but in the end, it is so much more impactful. That's just my 2 cents. Let me know what you guys think. Hey guys, quick aside. If you like what you're seeing and you like what you're hearing, feel free to give the video a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can always be up to date on what's going on. And for those who don't know, I'm a writer, director, and producer with my own series, The Zombie Chronicles, which you can also check out on Amazon Prime or Tubi. And I am offering a screenwriting intro class March 1st. This is a class for beginning writers, those who want to write, or for experienced writers who need a refresher. We're going to be covering the basics of screenwriting, storytelling, characters, and dialogue. And it's going to be online, so you can access it from anywhere. And those looking for a way to help support further, you can check out my Patreon, NXG Global Productions, where I discuss more movie reviews, access to clips of my writers group recordings, first look at behind the scenes, shout outs on social media, posts, and more. I'm looking to grow the community and would love to have you be a part of it. Plug over.